What's up, Rock the Clan? So by the title, you can already tell what this video gonna be about. And yes, it's my night months clean, baby. I am 9 months clean today, October the 5th. I am 9 months clean. Now, y'all done heard about my journey. I done talked about it so much. However, I'm gonna repeat the journey to tell it, cause I always leave out some. Then somebody always tell me, I hate saying always. So normally people say, people say when you say always, you're lying. 9 times I seen you lying. So normally when I tell the story, somebody tell me like, Rock, you left out this, or Rock, I watched this, and you been on it longer than what you saying. So okay, my cousin had told me. So okay, I'm gonna go back through it. However, before I start this video, let me tell y'all something. I look healthy today, baby. Ooh, I'm wide. Disclaimer before we get started. Yes, I got a mustache. Listen, my 9 months came up before Friday. Friday is normally when I go get plucked and waxed everywhere. Because I'm bald everywhere, literally. However, my face, listen, y'all need to go watch Dragon Ball Z. My favorite character in Dragon Ball Z is Frieza. And Frieza got a lot of forms. So today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today, Thursday. This is my fourth form. My final form is tomorrow. And if you don't know who Frieza is, look him up. But my fourth form is today. And my final form is tomorrow. My final form is tomorrow where I become me. However, this is me through the week. Baby, I don't get plucked and waxed to Fridays. And my 9 month soberness would come on a Thursday. And I had to do this video. However, this the real me. I base my YouTube off of me being me and being real. I don't know how to be nothing else but that. Okay? So, just throw that out there. Yes. My skin glowing. That's that soberness, baby, and water. Ooh, let me stop if I do a nipple slip. Look at me. Okay, anyways. Now, I have to say this now. Let me tell you something. When they say God give his soldiers the hardest battle, they have to be talking about people that's sober. Because, baby, this has been a journey. You hear me? A long journey. And I'm saying that because, now, if you ain't never been on nothing, of course it's easy for you. If you ain't been on nothing, this is not for you. If you ain't been on nothing, cause it's probably still a struggle for people that ain't been on nothing either. I can see that. I'm saying it's a harder struggle, cause I can see if you haven't been on it, I can see that you saying I'm trying to stay away from it, so it's a struggle staying away from it. Got you. However, if you been on something and got out for something, it's definitely a struggle, especially if you've been on something like me that was on it every day. And I was getting high for, like, crazy things. Like, this, let me tell you how my high went, baby. I got high because it was pretty outside. I got high because it was cold outside. I love the cold. That's my type of weather. Cold. It's fall right now. I like that fall weather. However, I'm ready for that winter to kick in because I love the cold. However, I got high when it was cold. I got high if a right movie was on. I got high to play the game. I got high to eat. I got high not to eat. I just got high. I tell people all the time, that little blue pill I was taking, when you take a perk 30, it's a pill. It's small, and it got a little line through it. And normally people chew it or break it in half to save one for later. So you have to have. I call that half pain and pleasure. Because that's exactly what they give you. Pleasure and pain. They give you pleasure and pain. Because, baby, I'm telling you, you can get so high and feel so good. Then you can come down and feel so bad. It's just pleasure and pain. That's literally what you get. However, that's why I say God give us the strongest battle. God give his soldiers the strongest battle. Because they have been talking about me. And me going through this journey, baby, because this is a journey. Not a day go by. I am 9 months clean right now, and it ain't a day go by that I do not think about getting high. I literally, if you go through my Google search right now, I look up pros and cons on being sober, baby, because I'm trying. It's so hard to be sober. Like, I'm not a quitter, so therefore I'm keeping on going with it. I'm just telling you, this is a struggle for me. Because it's like, it's just so hard. This has been the hardest thing I think this is I had to bury my great grandma, who I was very, very close with. I'm trying to think of all the stuff I done with. Dope seek is something else too. However, it seems like this is the hardest thing I done went through is staying sober. Cause this a journey and it's so hard because it's like it's so easy. Like it's so easy to go get high and my pain where my everything I think of, everything would just go away. Even though it don't literally go away because you literally have to still deal with it. That's why you gotta stay high. However, it just to have it gone away for what my high used to last me for 6 hours. However, really longer than that because I stayed high. I'm gonna tell you more how I was getting high. However, it seemed like it just took for 6 hours. I got to have euphoria, meaning I didn't give a fuck about nothing, and I was just like, who don't want to feel like that every day? And now it's like that I'm sober. I had to be a big boy and literally put on my big girl panties. You hear me say I gotta be a big boy and put on my big girl panties. You know I don't wear drawers, no way. So anyway, I just have to be a big boy and learn. I had to learn now to challenge my emotions. For 4 years, okay, my cousin said I've been lying. I was on them drugs for 4 years. My cousin said I'm lying. She said, you know it's really 5 because you just stopped this year. She ain't lying. I just stopped in February. My last take was February the 4th. I stopped taking them. My last take on a perk was February the 4th. Perk 30. I was on perk 30 heroin and phenol. Okay, my last doses was February the 4th. I got clean. I stopped cold turkey the 5th. That's why I say every month on the 5th I'm a month sober because I stopped cold turkey on the 5th of February. However, my last doses was the 4th. Okay. So she said I gotta stop lying and telling people that I've been on there for 4 years. You say you've been on there for 5 because you was dead on there this year, which I was. So for 5 years I was on this drug every day. And I was on this drug. I was on this drug every day now. Every day for just the weirdest stuff. And people, they call it, well, it's just a painkiller. Yes. And people, when people tell you it's just a pain, this is why I don't advise nobody to get on it. Yes, it's just a painkiller. And a lot of people get on there because they back a lot of stuff like that. However, nobody tell you that pain come in different forms. My pain wasn't because my back. I got in pain. If somebody pissed me off, that's a pain I want to get rid of. I popped a 30. If I lost in a game, that's a pain I probably want to get rid of. I popped a 30. A pain of, I could be driving down the road, get road rage, and somebody pissed me off, I instantly popped a 30. Pain, they don't tell you that part. It's a pain reliever over everything that you can feel pain. Pain is like anything that pissed me off was a pain I wanted to get rid of. If I was sad, it's a pain I want to get rid of. If I was bored, it was a pain I want to get rid of. If anything that I ain't dealing with being just happy or you horror or what that pill was giving me, I'd want to get rid of because that's how powerful it is. That's why I advise nobody to get on there. And again, I did not get on drugs because I was going through something. Sometimes people get on drugs because they just like how it make them feel. That was me. I didn't get. I was like I told you. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. Yes, I came from a family. Like I tell y'all, I've been saying I came from a broke family. However, I gotta stop saying it because my family has done made away. We didn't. I didn't. I'm gonna have to start saying this. I didn't come from what is called. Donald Trump got what? He had, when it passed down, what is called? Damn, I'm finna get pissed off. When it's passed down, I'm gonna have to edit this part out because I'm finna think. Okay, I didn't come from generational wealth. That's what it is. Oh, I took a long time, y'all. I literally had to edit that out. I took like literally 5 minutes trying to think of generational wealth. Okay, generational wealth. I didn't come from there it is. I didn't come from generational wealth. However, my family have always done made a way. And I can say that because I got to stop saying we just broke because we not that. So I don't want to get over here lying. And because it's like if I get on, it's like if I say I came from a broke family, then the videos I post, you literally see me with bags. You see me with just a lot of things. You can see my home or stuff like that. You like, huh? So it yeah. So I'm going to say we didn't come from generational wealth. That's what I'm trying to build now for the generation down. So, yeah, I didn't come from generational wealth. There. Now, I be all over the place. You know, this is how my podcast gonna go. I be all over the place. I gotta get back to where I was. However, back to the drug. Like, okay, I didn't get on it because, like, financial reason, I was struggling. It was nothing like that at all. I got on there. Now, I'm going to tell my story how I got on there. I'm just going to say this part, though. I got on there literally because I liked how it made me feel. Period. So, the story of how I got on this drug. So 5 years ago, I was working. That's how I know I was on it for that long. Cause when I got on them heavy, I stopped working. I stopped having a 9 to 5. And started doing, you know, what else come with drugs? You know what come with drugs. So I got into the that business, and that business has brought me a lot of stuff. I can say that it done. I haven't had a 9 to 5 in 4 to 5 years. So thank God for that, and I keep praying that, thanking him for that, because I really love what I'm doing. And I got to say, when you doing something that you like to do, it ain't a job. So, I can say that. Anyway, this is how I got on the drug. So, 5 years ago, was working at this place called City Girl. It's a clothing urban store. It's a shoe store. It's shoes and clothes, urban store. It's really for men. They got some women clothes. It's basically for men. And I worked in a part of the town in Memphis where we call it White Haven. Black Haven, White Haven. Well, it's the little hood part of where I worked. It was kind of a little hoodish, and you know I have a thing for, but I had a thing for them then. And I'm kind of I'm 28 and I'm more of trying to grow, and I ain't got time for that no more. However, back then, baby, yes, baby, if they was if they had a little gold in their mouth, baby, they could got me. Okay, Father mode. Oh, Lord. So, anyway, I was working at this store, and I worked this store for a little while. I really like this job. Let me tell you something. I'm a person, listen, if it's you know when 60 minutes, 2 minutes, where the men at? Hey, I'm trying to get my stretch, yeah? You know them dreadheads doing the best. Anyways, I'm that type of person. It's too many females. Where's the men? So, if it's a place where a lot of men, you best believe I'm in there. Now, again, I know how to handle myself. I don't go for every man. And I'm not that one who can, you have to watch yourself around, baby. Let me tell you something. I can walk in the room, 100 men, that's my type, and will not fold. That's just the type of person I am. I done built this, I don't know, I guess going to porn life in the street, sex work, and then I got so big that I have a choice of picking who I want to talk to. I can say that. I can say that. However, this store was full of men, so you know I like working there. A lot of men come through. So I met a man who started working there. I ain't gonna say his name. He cool though. We still cool today. I ain't gonna say his name though. We still cool today. I ain't gonna say your name. I'm just he a straight guy. Never tried me ever. I don't like saying the word never. He haven't ever tried me or nothing like that. And he did used to call me baby girl. And he said it in public too, like in front of people. He didn't care who it was around. People used to even look at him strange times and that boy like you or something like that. You know how women used to say it and the men in there that used to say it too that worked in there. They were like, that man, he must be down low or something. Nah, he was very comfortable in his skin. He had a woman. He was very comfortable in his skin. I feel like men like this who you don't have to watch. He was one you like, dude never did nothing. He saw me for who I am, a cool person, period. A person, he always said when I started talking to a person get to know me, man, you cool. Like, bro, I look past all that other stuff, yes, because I like, if you really get to know me, it ain't even getting to know me. Whoever watching this, I'm pretty sure 2 minutes in, you already, you like, tune in. Because I'm not your average gay person, period. They're just not me. Anyways, he was cool. So he used to say, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. So one day he was like, you need to try this out. And I'm like, what is it? Now, by the way, I didn't know what it was. It just, okay, again, Big 30 and Future is one of my top. If you get on my Apple Music or get in my car, that's who you're going to hear. Future and Big 30. Well, not now. Now you're going to hear a lot of gospel. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm changing. Gospel and old music, like jazz music, a lot of disco, 70s, 80s type of music now. I ain't got too grown for all that rah-rah. I don't know. I'm changing. Maybe because I done got sober and going to church, and church really changing me. However, I knew what a perk was. I knew of a perk. I didn't know what it was. So he was like, just try this out. I'm like, okay. So he gave me the pill. I always, before I take anything, I literally, Google like my best friend, baby. I got on Google and literally just Googled it. And it's like a little thing when you get on the internet. It tell you about any pill. So I read on it. I'm like, okay, I see what it is. Okay. So the next day he was like, did you take it? I was like, no, I didn't take it. He was like, okay, just tell me how it make you feel. I'm like, okay. So it was 15 to start off. I started off with 15. I shouldn't have. Probably should have started off with 5s or 10s. However, I started out with 15. So I finally took it. Now let me tell you something. I took this pill at work. Threw up at work. Twice. My homegirl came and got me from work because at that time I didn't have a car. Well, I had a white Charger that got taken away. I ain't ashamed of nothing that happened to me. I had a white Charger that got taken away, and it got taken away because I stopped paying the bill. Should have did. I got into it with them people, American Car Center, and they ain't even in business no more. However, that's why I was with. I had a white Charger that got taken away. Then I went and got a red one. Okay, so before I got the red one, I ain't had none. So one thing about me, they can always tell you I'm gonna have a car and gonna get a car. That's one thing about me. I'm gonna have me a car. If I have nothing else, I'm gonna have a car. So, cause baby, after that red Camaro, I had a brown Buick. I had a Bessie. I had a blue. I can't think of the name of the car, but I had old Bessie. That's what we called it. Then got to the point where I was living it up. So yeah, like now I'm in my Jeep, and then I got the white Maxim. So yeah. So and it's paid off, baby. It's paid for. Yeah, baby. That's growth. I started being for real about things. I didn't care, baby. Plus, I was high back in them days. So, anyways, my homegirl said, don't get a ride home. I'm going to pick you up. I'm like, okay. So, she picked me up to go out to eat. We went to Applebee's. So, again, I threw her twice at the job. And then I got the Applebee's. I couldn't even sit with her and her baby and talk because I kept getting up, throwing up. And she could tell something was out. So, she was like, Rock, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. Baby, I was so high. So, when I finally got home, I threw up again. So, 2, 4, 5. So that's 5. So I get home. And it's like every time you throw up on them, you get higher. Or that's just how I was looking at it. I tell people that all the time. Now, you hear me saying I threw up 5 times. I'm not a person who likes to throw up. Well, let me stop getting on that one. At that time, I wasn't a person who liked to throw up. And, okay, prior to that, at 17, I was eating cereals one day and threw up because of the milk. I haven't ate milk I haven't drunk milk or ate cereal since I was 17. I used to love cereal. Reese's Puffs was my cereal. So I haven't ate cereal or drunk milk since I was 17. I'm 28. Just because I threw up one time. Now, I say that to say I literally threw up 5 times on that pill, and 5 years later, I'm just not getting clean. What? Like, this is beyond me. However, okay, went to sleep, because, you know, you get on that junkie stuff, you know, you fall asleep wherever you at. So, went to sleep, woke up. Next day, I get to work. I'm telling him, baby, you got some more, because that was incredible. So, that's why I tell people it takes one time. They tell you, no, it don't take you one time. Yes, it do. It took me one time. This with anything in this world. If you get euphoria off anything, well, that's euphoria. That's what they say. I want to say euphoria. However, if you feel that, you know, euphoria is an intense feeling or pleasure. So if you feel that in anything you do, you will get addicted to it because that means you like that feel. You want that feeling. People say you were chasing, they think I was chasing a high. No, I was not. Because every time I took that pill, I literally got the same high. It wasn't me chasing no high. I literally was not chasing no high. I love how that made me feel anytime I was on it. It wasn't about me chasing nothing. A high, baby, I got that high every time. Literally. And sometimes when I got on the fentanyl in the heroin, I literally was getting high. So this was every time I took that pill. So I wasn't chasing no high. It ain't like what they do with cocaine. Cocaine high, I haven't been on cocaine. That wasn't my type of drug. I'm not an upper person. I'm more of a downer. I like the junkie feeling. That sounds so crazy. I'm just being real. I like the junkie feeling. See, cocaine more of an upper, and Adderall and Rose and beans and stuff like that. Y'all get on it and be up, ready to talk and go on about your day. I'm more of a person when I pop something, I'm like, what y'all say? That's me. I like to be gone. Like, I love sleep more, so that's probably why. That's probably why I like downers. I like to sleep. And then it just, the feeling. That euphoric feeling. I don't know how cocaine gets you. I want to say like that, because normally when I see people on cocaine, they too rowdy. So that's why I said they must don't get euphoric. They get another type of feeling. Well, euphoria. And when I got on mine, I was like, one day, I know I'm skipping all over. This just rock with me. One day now, because I just love to talk, y'all. I'm sorry. Well, one day, that's why I'm building my podcast. As you see, it's coming along. One day, this was like, I'm gonna say this had to have been in January, because like, let me say this one, for New Year's, baby, I can't even tell you what happened. I know I was toe up. Like, I was so high. Ooh, because I see the videos of my family. They only recorded to show me. Because a lot of my family didn't like seeing me like that. They hated seeing me like that. I didn't give a fuck because I was just so high. However, I remember one day after New Year's. I can remember this day like it wasn't none. I remember going to my mama's house and cutting on the TV, watching YouTube and seeing Cash Doll video. I watched the Cash Doll. She was doing YouTube. This one she got on. She was doing just YouTube, not her video, but a YouTube video. Bro, I literally sat down and I was smiling and crying. My mama said, what's wrong? I said, I am so happy. She just didn't know I had just popped a pill before driving to her house. So when I got in there, I was just happy. And I was just happy for no reason. I love that feeling. So that's why I say it takes one time to give you euphoria. Because that's what they say. I say euphoria. However, that's just like with anything. A lot of people get it from sex. That's why people like sex so much. They like that euphoria feeling of sex. Some people get it for watching porn. That feeling it cold. Some people get it from eating. Cause like, baby, sometimes when I eat, like, I love street tacos. When I go out to eat a street taco, when I bite into it, I be like, oh, it just brings something to me that it make me just want to keep going out to eat to get the same. Like, see, stuff like that. If stuff make you happy like that, that start an addiction. Because that means you like it. And you're going to constantly like things like that. Okay. Now back to the scheduling program. So, oh Lord, where I was at. Oh, I'm sorry using my God name in vain. Anyways, I was telling him I liked it. Do he got some more? He was like, yeah, baby girl. So he started every time. I used to work in the mornings. His shift was 4 to 10. No, 4 to 8. His shift was 4 to 8 because he was a security, LP, that we call him security. I was over inventory, so I worked from open to about 4. So normally when I get off, he coming in. Baby, when we started doing that drug together, baby, I used to work from open to close because I made sure I stayed till he got there. So he always supply. They say that mean you're lying. He normally supply all the time, and this was free drugs given to me. So after that, we stopped for a while. His sister stopped getting them. Ooh, baby. I was so mad at that. However, I wasn't on them bad then because I only was doing for the weekend. I either do them, when he gave it to me, like he used to give me like 2 15s. Then he started with like, here go a 20. And he'll give me a 20 and a 15. Then he got to the point he started breaking them up. So he was like, here go a half for a 15 so he can take it. So I was just taking them at work. Then it got to the point, because my manager wasn't tripping. Shout out to my manager. She retired now, so I can say her name. Miss Ann. Miss Ann was the best manager ever. And she could always tell when I got all those drugs. She said, I can tell when you get on them, baby, because you just start working. She said, I don't bother you because you be doing your job. Shout out to Miss Ann, baby. However, when his sister started getting on, it was okay. I wasn't on him bad. So his sister picked back up on him. So we probably went a month without having him. It was cool. And then his sister started picking up. So he started getting me the hoes again. He wasn't making me pay still. So I used to hold him. Because I got tired of doing them at work. Because I started to see when I used to fall asleep. Like one day in the back room, I was back there. I had my feet up. I had my feet up in the back room now while all the shoes there. I supposed to be getting some shoes, putting the shoes out. I had my feet up like this. I had a bag of popcorn that I walked to the store and get because it was a cash saver across the street. I'm gonna sell Kroger's for people that don't know. It's cash saver really though. However, I'm gonna sell Kroger. It was a Kroger across the street, so I walked over there and got me a bag of popcorn because we got a microwave in the office. I came back, popped my popcorn. Baby, I had my speaker. A little speaker. It was a little Bluetooth speaker. I put the speaker up, prop my phone up, baby, and I was playing some Netflix. I had my feet up like this. I would eat that popcorn when they came to the back because they was looking for me because I supposed to be putting the shoes out because people wanted the shoes. Like some forces or something. So everybody came to the back like, Rob, what's going on? They just bust out laughing. So I knew then, like, that stuff starting to fit me. Because it give you literally, when you get on there, you get so happy you don't give a fuck about nothing. So I started not giving a fuck. So I said, okay, I started just taking them on weekends when I'm off. Because I used to work Monday through Friday. So the only time I would take was Friday and Saturday. I didn't take them on Sundays because I knew I had to go to work. So that's how I started. So there was a functioning. I was starting to be a functioning addict then. So his sister stopped, and his sister stopped for a long time this time. So at that time I started to feel a little bit of, what we gonna do? Then this when my life changed. He told me I'm gonna meet you. I got somebody. I wanna introduce you to somebody. First I looked at him like this because I thinking he was trying to hook me up with somebody. So I'm like, because he wasn't attractive. One. And two, I saw some of his friends. So I'm like, nah. So instantly I'm like, what you mean? So he like, nah, he like, baby girl, come on, you know I got you. I'm like, okay. So one day I'm at the cash register checking fucking emails. City girl always have you checking emails. Oh. So I'm checking emails and walking him, a big vice lord chief that I know. I ain't gonna say his name either. And the pill man who I always talk about. This was the change of my life. So, and at that time, the pill man had waves, 360 waves in his head. He walked in with a must shirt, and I got something for a must shirt if you can wear it. Woo, it's something about a must shirt if they can wear it. So he walked in, had some nice shoes on his feet because he can dress real good. He had a must shirt on, had some pants on, and his shoes matched. His shoes and socks matched. Like, he had, like, he just was matching with the white mustard shirt. Woo, he could wear it, too. He walked in, so I'm like, shit. Now, so, you know, I still gotta play P. So I stayed on the thing. So damn, I almost said their name. So he like, the man who called me baby girl was like, Rock, this so-and-so, and it's time for y'all to meet. So we finally, I'm like, hey, he like, what's up? So after, he was like, you gonna give me a discount on some of these shoes? I'm like, instantly, I just shot off. Like, what you mean a discount? Do you walk in Walmart and ask them if they gonna take some money off? So what you coming here for? Like, I instantly shot out. And then he just laughed it off. And the vice lord chief laughed too because he always call me crazy. I really know him. I know him well. Nah, we ain't never did nothing. It's just, I mean, we haven't ever did nothing. That's what you guys say, because I hate saying ever. We haven't did nothing, ever. We just know each other. Like, I'm affiliated with them. Like, I know a lot of vice lords. I just know a lot of people in gangs. So, I know him. So he laughed and say, that's right, bro. I was finna talk like him. I can't do that because people gonna know who it is. He was like, that's what Rock do. And he laughing too. So the man that paid no mind, he laughing too, because he was like, alright, so he furthermore said, this the man with the plug. He got the 30s. And I ain't know nothing about 30s. Then I done heard about it. I ain't know nothing about it. Again, I was just on 20s and 15s. And not really 20s like that. So he didn't give me 20s a lot. It was a lot of 15s. So after that, he was like, this the man with the 30s. So at this time, he was selling 30s for $20. Now, fast forward to this me on them for 5 years, where I'm 9 months sober now. When I was on them, you know, I got clean in February. So January I won. He was selling them things for $50. $50. I was paying $50 a pill from this man who was acting, baby. That guy said he changed my life. $50 a pill. You know he was getting out. I told you I was spending over $600 a week on this stuff. This one I got sprung out. However, let's wind it back. So we sitting in the store. He was telling me this the man with the 30s. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. So you got the 30s. So now I'm thinking about them discounts. Like, he might need to get a discount. Until he said it was $29. I'm like, oh, $20. I was ready to cash out on him then. So, they all got, he had got a call, so he had to walk outside, so I just walked outside. So he came back in the store by himself. So he came back in the store and said, can you put my phone on charger? And he had an Android. I'm like, what makes you think we got a charge up here? He was like, put my phone on charge. So I put his phone on charge. He said, don't go through my phone. You might see something you like. I'm like, what? He laughed and walked out. So at this point, he done got in here. That's all you need. Once you get in somebody's mind, the body and soul follow. He knew exactly what to do. Like, him saying that he was already handsome. And then he was wearing that muscle shirt. And I was acting P. So I was playing it off like not giving him nothing or nothing like that. And when he said that, I'm like, so he must get down. That's instantly. So I'm like, okay. So I forgot about it soon as because we got busy. So his phone stayed up there. So when it was time for me to clock out, and another person came in, they were like, Rock, whose phone is this? I'm like, oh, shit, that's that boy phone. And I'm like, he needs to come and get his phone. So I called the one who introduced me to him, since I can't say nobody's damn name. I'm like, you need to tell your friend come and get his phone because I'm finna go. And this is exactly how I was saying it too. You can tell because I did my face expression and everything. He like, all right, I'm going to tell him. And I'm like, how you going to tell him his phone up here? He was like, we all together now. I'm like, okay. So I waited till they got up there. So when he was like, come here, let me holler at you for a minute when I got up there. So this the pill man. So I get in the car with him. It's just me and him. So he was like, put my number in your phone. So I'm like, just put my number in your phone. He was like, man, come on. So we both put our numbers in the phone. So we just talking and kicking. He was like, I'm here. This on the house. And you tell me how you like it. My first 30, baby. Baby, I Googled it. Because I told you I Googled everything. Googled it, seen what it was. I'm like, okay. Popped it whole. Baby, changed my life. That pill changed my... When I took that pill, I didn't go back since. That 30... It did something. So that day forward, he was selling it for $20. It was over with. After that, I became an addict. Literally. I was just buying them back to back. And I got on them so bad, you know, introduced me to the sex life. Cause I mean, it turned your hormones up. And then I was in City Gear one day. I met a man. The same man. This this is funny. The man I met who really turned me into the sex life is the man I met who got me so. It's the same man who got me sober. Follow me here. So when I met him, he was already he was. I had tongue rings at the time. I had 2 tongue rings on my tongue. So I used to do like Players Club is my second favorite movie in the world. My first favorite movie is Poetic Justice. Second is Players Club, and third is Halloween. Michael Myers, and my bonus one is Toy Story. Okay, that tell you a lot about me. Poetic Justice, Players Club, Halloween, and Toy Story. That tell you a lot. So on Players Club, you know, when she said that's when I met Trix and Rodney, and she said I used to do that a lot with my tongue ring. So he came in and he was already saying I was teasing him. He was like, you walking around with this fat ass and then you got this tongue ring, you teasing me and you keep showing. I'm like, baby, you in my mouth and I'm up here ringing up. Because I already didn't like to ring up. So I'm already trying to ring up. And then, because again, I was an inventory specialist. Like I was the manager over inventory. And however, I had to ring up too. So I'm ringing up, and then you gotta think about so many men coming there. And then I'm ringing up, then he was talking. And he was like, you need to hit me up one day. And I'm like, okay. So he's on the receipt. While I'm ringing him up, it's people behind him now. He's trying to do it on the sleep because there's a lot of men in the store. So he like writing it on the receipt to pass it, slide it down. So he slid over me. So I called him. He was like, meet me at this place. I'm like, I ain't doing all that. So I end up popping him. 30, end up meeting him. And he ended up This the first time now I got paid for six for money. Where I got paid for six for money. Yeah, so you can tell this is recently years. This still in my 4-year, 5-year on this drug. So this is my first got paid for six with money. Yeah, am I saying right? Six with money. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say if I'm saying it wrong. So he paid me $200. Now I literally I babysitted this man kids, and you know what I mean when I say that. I babysitted his kids. So I literally shot that man off in 2 minutes. I kid you not. It probably was shorter than that. I went in there and did my bipping for 2 minutes. He paid me $200. After that, I was like, I don't need to work no more. If I can make $200 doing this, and I knew what I was good at, so I'm like, if I can make $200, and this ain't even putting this on him. This just was my math. So I'm like, $200 in 2 minutes? Man. After that, I was done with working. Baby, I got in their business. And I, you know, after getting paid $200, euphoria. I got euphoria from pleasing him. I like to please people. And pleasing a man do something to me. It pleases me too. And then the money is the bonus. So, seeing 200 that fast, and I was like, I instantly 200 my first time. You know I wasn't doing nothing under that. So, it was always 200 up for me. So, yeah, that started something. I stopped working. So I said, bumping 9 to 5. I'm finna put all my time in this. And that's one thing about me. When I love something, or when I first start something, I really like it, I put my all in it. That's just me. I put my all. I literally give my 100% in something I like, love, or really want. You can tell how I am with now that I'm so big in porn. Like I have a name. You can tell that dedication got me there with my numbers. You can tell with my followers, dedication got me there. And now I'm finna do, now with YouTube, you can tell like I'm really putting my feet in there. Like when I really like or love something and get a happy feeling for it, I put my all in it. You can tell with this church stuff. Now that I got something going to church, I'm putting my all in church and you can see it. Like people see that I'm like done changed and everything. Like, cause I'm really putting my all in it. However, I stopped working. Cause I was like, the money was coming. And where I was working at, all that clientele was in there. Even with shoes, like men. Like, oh yes. And I was like, yeah, I can do this. So, that's how that happened. And then the drugs spiraled out of control. I got real bad on them. And that's the devil playground. Working sex work is the devil playground. I advise nobody to really get into sex work. I really don't. I don't advocate that. I don't. I mean, that's how I make my money now with what I do. But I'm saying sex work far as like, I don't advise nobody getting sex work. It's a devil playground. Like, it's where a perv can have fun. It's where you see the ugliest in men. And I think that's why I'm so messed up now, kind of still. That's my trauma. And I'm still healing mentally with everything. For one, I stopped drugs cold turkey and went in a mental institution because I went crazy for 1.5 days. Girl, I'll get into that in another video. However, like, I'm still mentally getting myself together. I done got to, I mean, I'm financially stable. I can say that more money would help. Yes, only reason I don't complain about it because I be like, when I can say, I mean, I could have more money and I could have less too. Like it could be, I complain about having more when I could be somewhere not having none or having less. So I'm happy where I'm at. Now that I done got off drugs, I don't live above my knees no more. I care about stuff. I clearly. That's what I'm saying. Becoming sober, making me care. Like, I care now what clothes I wear. I care now how my hair look. I care now to take baths. Because, let's be real, when you getting high like that, you start losing everything around you. Because who cares about bathing when all you care about getting high? That's why I went with it. I bathe every other day. Now where I bathe so much. I brush my teeth every other day when I was getting high. Now I brush my teeth too much, I think. I brush my teeth in the morning. I brush my teeth when I put on clothes. I brush my teeth when I take a bath at night. Like, I brush my teeth so much because I wasn't doing it. It just wasn't you don't care. You really lose yourself when I stopped taking the drugs started taking me. I literally lost myself. And the man who changed my life, $20 a pill, went to $50. And I don't know if he was just charging me $50 because he knew I had it. So I literally was, I watched this man, literally. I watched my money make this man rich, and I was so gone that now noticing it, I couldn't believe I was doing it. I noticed him. I moved him out this apartment to a house. I noticed so much stuff. His cars was upgrading. I noticed so much, and he flirted with me so much to make me think he really liked me, and he really didn't. He was just playing the role he supposed to play to get the money. Like, I literally was a fool, and I was a fool, not a damn fool now. Cause listen. And I knew he played me the time. I was in the car with him one time at a Valero. This is a gas station. I was in the car with this man. I hear this man talking to somebody else, and a man plead to him. It was a white guy. He was pleading to him, like, I'm going to pay you Wednesday if you just give me one today. He was like, cool, come and get it. I said that to him, and he never, I'm going to say never this time, he never, I did that to him twice, and this was at the end of my ropes. Like, in that February month when I was getting clean, I told him, can I please pay you Wednesday? Because this when I was getting lower funds. I was like, can I please pay you? This when I started losing everything. February. That's really why I got clean. And then boy helped me. Who got me into sex. I'm going to go back to that. So, I was getting lower funds. So, I was like, can you please let me get one? He was like, I can't even do it for you because some come. He could never like have me like that. And I always came through for him. I came through for him so much. I used to give him money to give his brother books. I mean, he always gave it back. He normally gave it back. No, I'm going to say always on it because he always gave me my money back. Me and him did exchange instantly. I used to help him with his brother in jail, and he used to give me money. Like, this dude got close because I'm thinking this my boy. And I put him on other people. Like, people used to come in that store and be like, this my boy right here, this bro. Like, I'm talking about the hoodest dudes, rappers. Like, I know rappers. I'm saying rappers used to come in there, shake over me like, Rock, I know you know where they at. Because everybody knew I was on them so bad, I knew where they was at. Like, they knew I was going to keep some 30s, baby. So... I'm laughing now because that was not fun then. It was fun then because you didn't have no worries. Like, I didn't give a fuck about nothing but getting high. Like, my life, I feel like my life was just so much better. And I literally didn't do nothing for 4 years. Well, 5 years, but get high. And now when I look at that, it make me so sad that for 5 years, I got high and did nothing. Because all I want to do, I isolated myself. I used to sit in this room, get high like this, and I can sit there and watch TV. I did this every day. Every day. Till I got horny. And you know what I did when I got horny. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, what life is that? And I have to look at that, too, on me being sober. Because I always say, I've been saying, like, what's the pros of being sober? I mean, yes, I see my money. If I really go through the steps... All I can tell you what I don't like about being sober is being a big boy. Handling everything, being grown. Because that's all I can say. I still want to be that little insubordination kid who got high and didn't care about nothing. And now it's showing being sober making you care. I care about these things. I care if this get done. This gotta get done. I'm gonna put my all into this. I ain't halfway doing nothing. So I can't really complain about being sober. It's a journey because I want to give up to say, oh, if I can just get high, I wouldn't even care about this. However, I'm just going to keep fighting, bro. I don't mind keep fighting. I'm going to keep fighting. I am, because I like the sober life showing me my skin, my body looking better, my skin looking better. My health is on point now. I'm on vitamin, I'm drinking water. I'm eating right. My money is better. My mind is sharper. I'm really being active. People want to be around me. I'm back to a social life. I'm back enjoying life, because you didn't enjoy life then. You really didn't care because your life consumer was getting high. All I cared about was being high. Like, highness was when I woke up, I knew I was going to get high. Through the day, I knew I was going to get high. That was my first and only thought. Now, the man who put me, I told the man from sex work who gave me the $200, he the same man the reason why I got clean. Because when the pill man didn't come through for me, he ended up doing it. So I broke my oath. My oath was I never have sex with drugs. Well, I broke it one time. This was what, the 2nd of February, because I got the pill. So I took a pill that 2nd and 3rd and that 4th, and I didn't no more on that 5th. I gave them away. That's how I knew I was really done, because I broke that oath. When I went, I called him because I seen him post on Snapchat that he had some 30s, and I'm like, oh yes. So I'm like, if he got them, and after that one time, that $200 one time, he became a regular. Like me and him, baby, we used to have a ball. He ain't been into me since I've been sober. 9 months, huh? I can celebrate, baby. However, we still cool to today. Like, I want to see him and get him a hug. However, I hit him up and I sent my Snapchat, so I hit him up, and that ain't even normally me. He know I don't do stuff like that. However, I hit him up and I was like, what you doing? I knew he got a lot of women. However, he had something for me. Normally it'd be like that. However, with him, he was like, it's like, I got charm. Something you can't buy at the store. And it ain't just charm. It's me. I got charm. My personality, just me. And then it's different. He know what this do. All of this. He know what it do and what he can do. So it's different. It hit different. See, people that ain't had it and just see it, like, who watch me. Now, if you watch my video, you see what it can do. I mean, but he done experienced it. He done experienced the Kardashians. Like, he know what rock can do. He know what this feel like. He done been in it and some swim. He done had all them juices float on him. So he know. So it's different. So when I hit him up, he already like, what's up? And I'm like, I instantly like, you need to call me. So I knew if I talked to him, I'm like, what you doing? You know, I put on that voice like, I'm finna come over there. He like, man, meet me at the spot. So I called it out our apartment. He had a hookup on these rooms because he's like a big D boy. So only people in, what is is them Arabians that's over motels and hotels? I think motels is Arabians or Indians, whatever they is. He used to front them. So he always got a deal on hotel. He always got a deal though. Like we ain't gotta pay. Like me and him walk in, we walk in and go to where our room. They gonna have our room clean if he call. Like some days I'll be him there and they'll see me and be like, it's ready for you. Like they be already telling me it's ready for me. So we go to this, he was like, meet me at the spot. I called it our apartment because anytime we did something, we go there. So so he was like, meet me at the spot. So I go to the spot and I get in there. I'm fully dressed though. And that man loved everything about me. Not just the shape. That man loved my face, my smile, my voice. Like he don't say you so sexy or you just so thick. He don't say that. He be like, you just so pretty. He always tell me that. So so he a busy man too. So when we get in there, he on the phone. He on his 2 phones. Right now, I'm having withdrawals like crazy. So I'm trying to cover it up. I'm already fidgety and everything. So I'm trying to cover it up. So I don't know if he knew because I was just standing up and sitting down, standing up and sitting down. So I'm like we talking though. He on both his phones ring, so he on both phones, and that's normally what happens when we get together. So he cut him off to when he ready to perform, because baby he get into it when we perform. We mess up there. That's why I'm surprised them people have not made him pay, because we mess up their room. He had me water showing, woo, and oh, you know I'm scat play, so he love it. So and I water show from the front, and you know baby. So me and him have a ball. So we normally mess up. We try to stay off the bed because one time I messed up their bed so bad, and I don't like when room service have to come. I mean room service. What's the people have to clean up? I don't like that. The people that have to come and clean. So I don't want them to clean up no mess. I just care about people. So I wouldn't want to do it. So I know somebody else wouldn't. So that one time I was like, so we just started staying on the floor. And I started bringing extra stuff because I used to clean before we leave. And he used to say, let them people do it. I'm like, nah, because I used to make a mess. And he used to make me make a mess. However, He on both phones. So he started talking. I instantly was like, I'm just gonna be real. I came out with it and like I just need them. So can you give me some? And I'm like, I don't even like these. So I'm telling him to give it to me. Then I turn around and be like, it was the high me was talking and the real me was talking. The high me was telling him, come on and give it to me. Let me take it. I do something for it. And the sober me, I mean the real me was like that inner me. The real me was like, you know what? I don't even want them because what I look like doing this for that. So that's why I kept telling him I'm doing it back and forth, like literally showing different personalities. Literally. Like I'm telling him, come on, oh, just give it to me. I'm finna give you some. Then I say, like, bruh, you been paying me what I look like selling for some drugs. Like that ain't even me. So and then it's like he fed into it, like telling me first time he said, well, don't look at it. Don't look at it like that. He was like, he said, you know, I'll give you like $600, this $600 worth of drugs. So look at it like that. So I'm like, oh yes, that's the high me. Then I'm looking like, no, I want the money. Give me the money and give me the pills too. Like that's how I'm looking at him like, boy, you know it's worth both of them. Now come on. So that's the real me saying. So and I'm just being unapologetic me. I ain't really telling my business. I don't care because I got to get this out. So he was like, this when he broke it down to me because I was like, I'm really losing it. I started crying. And he was like, Rock, get yourself together. It pissed him off so bad. He started fussing. He was like, I liked it because the tone of his voice. I can tell he was talking to his kids. He looked, however the tone of his voice came. And he was like, bruh. He was just letting me know, like, man, you grown. Like, it's a choice, bruh. The word stuck with me is like, it's a choice, bro. You either gonna do it or not. He said, he brought up his auntie. He's like, man, I was dealt with a real crackhead. A real crackhead that stole from my mama. Like a real crackhead. Like, you ain't talking about nothing. The drug you want, I'm talking about real crackhead that sprung out. He said, so she had a baby. It was like a light switch. She changed and got sober. Man, it's gonna be your choice. That stuck with me. So after, now I still did what I did to get some pills. However, I got sober because of that. I literally took that 4th day after taking, I still had all them pills left. I was like, it done got me down this bad. Nope. Put them in a Ziploc bag. Drove to Arkansas. Gave it to my brother. He cried. That's the day he got sober. He said one thing he knew. I give everybody everything. When it comes to them perks, that's one thing I didn't share. For me to give him up like that, he knew I was tired. He got sober. The day I gave it to him, he got sober too. And I thank that man for putting that in my head. And it really was a choice. Like I tell people all the time to get sober, you have to want it. No matter how many people can force you to go to rehab, no matter what. You have to want it. If you don't want it, you ain't gonna get clean. That's with any addiction, not just drugs. That's with any addiction. If you got a man addiction, if you don't want to get better for your own self, you're not gonna get better. You will let that man run over you and tell you the sky is green when you know it's blue. You gotta want it. You have to want it for yourself. And self-love important. And I got it back because I didn't even look at the mirror back then. So now I just won't stop looking in the mirror. So, and I'm happy where I'm at. I am. I can really keep going. That's why I gotta get this podcast together. Because I can keep going. This literally still my podcast. Just a different one without the mics. So I stopped cold turkey the 5th. Went crazy too. I went, ooh, dope sick is something else. Ooh, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I got dope sick. Oh, I heard it. And went to the I mentally broke. Well, I mentally folded. I ain't break because I break. I wouldn't have been hurt. And I tried to take myself out. Yes, my first time I ever tried to commit suicide. Not because I wanted to die. It's because I wanted to stop the pain. And the only way to stop the pain, you feel like you should die. Okay. So I tried to do that. Got in a mental institution. I sobered the fuck up soon. Baby, when they put me in that mental institution, I seen that shit was real. Like, I'm thinking that shit just for TV. Baby, got in there and I seen people really in there fucked up. Baby, I started counting from 100 to 1 and started doing my letters from Z to A. I told the people I am sane. You don't know you crazy till you been in there with some real crazy people. And baby, listen, woo, that was something. That was the experience. to be in that fucking house. It makes you crazy in there. If you ain't crazy, it make you go crazy. That little ass window and that blood ass mattress they had me on, then doping me up, started shooting me. It took like dying people to get me down. I was in a fight for my life because my head had me thinking they trying to rape me. And one thing about me, I always say a motherfucker, I take 100 years before a motherfucker try to take something from me. Listen, just because I look like this, don't be fooled, baby. Let me tell you something. I used to fight so much. I am retired. Baby, I'm telling you, I was the little Mike Tyson. You better ask about me now. You better ask about me. They'll tell you. Don't let this fool you, baby. These hips and this ass fool you, baby. Hey, I got too old now and too much surgery. So I ain't got enough wind in me. Some of my Chanel bags gonna hold you. I don't play. I am not playing with nobody. I am not playing with nobody. We ain't even gonna get on top of it. However, there was some else experience there, and I got out, and I think near death and being in there kind of the reason why I'm like I am now. Like, I'm to the point where I'm like, don't have time for games. I'm straightforward to shit, and I'm like, it's choices. Y'all make these choices. Like, life is about choices. I think you really find. That's when I really went to church heaven and found God, and the euphoria, what they say, euphoria, the euphoria that I got from the drug. Now I get it from church and God. Like, no cap. Like, I literally feel good when I go to church and coming out of church. Like, whew, and I'm living my life as such. Not all of it. I'm not 100%, of course, living all the way right. Who is? Like, I'm just trying to walk in. I'm a believer, and I walk, and I'm trying to do this thing the right way. Even like this. So, yeah. This was kind of lengthy. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. I really do got some more. I'm going to stop right here because it's getting too lengthy. And I really could keep going because I got some more to say. I'm trying to see that I leave out anything. I ain't want to leave out nothing. Because that's really how it all started. It's just like, I'm 28 and never been in a relationship ever in my life. And I can say never then. Never been in a relationship in my life. Because the only relationship I've been with is drug. And I feel like I can't get a relationship because I feel like I ain't gonna love nothing like I love that drug, or nothing gonna love me like that drug love me. Now, I know that sounds crazy. However, it's like, what's gonna give me that feeling that drug gave me? Yes, the church doing it. Because the church is giving me that same feeling that drug giving me. It is. Church is giving me, when I go to church, the feeling I get from church is what that drug used to give me. So maybe that's why I'm so heavy in the church and love everything with church. However, if I come to a relationship, that's what I'm saying, what's going to give me the feeling that drug give me? Because that euphoria feeling that it give me is something else. That's how I know I be good in a relationship too. Cause I did everything it is to take that drug. I took care of that drug. I love that drug. I did everything to keep having that drug. And I was going to have that drug. And that drug talked to me. I talked back to where I loved it, and I gave it my all. Like I said, when I put my all in something, I'm in it. And that's how I know addiction can be something else. Especially if a person addicted to another person, I can see how they could play the role in just like drug. Like, mine was a pill form, and some people be a human form, where you can do everything for a person. You love this person to death, and you don't want to lose this person. You put everything before this person. You put this person before you, because that's how I was with this drug. I didn't care about nothing else around me long as I had the drug. And people don't care about nothing else around them long as they have that person. I wonder who addicted to me. I might need to find them who addicted to me. We might need to meet up, baby. And I ain't get into my my porn life, really. Because, I mean, this was about me being 9 months clean today. So, I really didn't want to get into all to that porn stuff. All I can say is don't do drugs, people, please. And don't get into sex life. Don't get into that sex life. Don't get into that. It's other stuff to do. And I even by example of saying don't do it, like, I experience your best teacher. When you want somebody to go through something to show you what not to go through, or give you the ropes and say this ain't the way to go, or try a different approach, like, be yourself. People got to be yourself. And again, Our porn people, I can say this because I'm one of them. I didn't get into porn because I had a rough life or something happened to me. It's just like me being gay. I didn't get touched as a child. I didn't get molested. I didn't get raped or none of that stuff. Me talking. Rock right ass. I feel like being gay is a choice. I made a choice of being gay. If I want to be straight tomorrow, I can be. I feel like it's a choice. People make choices what they want to do. When a straight man see me and like me, it's his choice to want to do it or not. If he want to do it one time, that's his choice. Life is about choices. When a girl mess with another girl, it's a choice. I feel like it's choices. That's just my opinion. I feel like I'm like this by choice. Again, nothing happened to me where I was like this. And I didn't get into porn because I had a rough life. Some people like me sex. That's why we got in it. Some people like sex. And clearly that drug made me like sex a little bit more. I'm freaky. So, yeah, not everybody don't have a hard life. We always projecting our life onto people. Just like drugs. Not everybody get on drugs because they trying to cope with something. Some people just like how it make them feel. And I liked how it made me feel so much it took over. I wanted to really get that out. And I want to say be yourself and don't try to people, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else because be yourself because everybody else is taken. That's what I say. And another thing, what somebody else doing and they winning, if you good at it too, man, you have to go that way. Because they winning and you're not, that might be their season. And I tell people this, sometimes we supposed to get inspiration by people, seeing they doing good, clap for them, and get this inspiration from them. Like, for example, I like what my pastor do, and I got inspiration from it. Not meaning I want to do what he do too because I can talk just like him. I'm good at talking. I don't want to go be a pastor. However, I get inspiration from him that he dedicated and doing it so much. It pushed me to push my podcast more and talk. Because I don't want to do what he doing. Get what I'm saying? Because I do porn, somebody think they can suck better than me, which I doubt it. However, they think they can suck or have sex better than me, that they gonna go do it too. No, just get inspiration of seeing my dedication of how much I done put in this and put it to something that you really like doing. We got to start doing stuff like that and congratulating people on their success. We got to start doing that. However, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. I ain't asking for money. If you send it, I'm generous. All I'm asking you to do what you do on your phone every day and just tap it. So like, comment, share. Share me and subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I post. Rockade Clan, let's grow. We growing together. Rockade Clan, we're trying to get up on this podcast, and I start having guests because we finna talk, baby. A lot of people want to get into my sex life, and we can get there and and talk about everything else. So that's all I got, y'all. I love y'all and sending y'all a lot of love and positivity because all I got is that over here. And I am 9 months clean today. Yeah. I love y'all. Mwah.